Good day, and welcome to Daily Bust on PFTV, your quick and refreshing soft angle to news on society, lifestyle, culture, and stories that matter. I am Ami Mve. Here are the stories putting people first. Government assures Kwara of ongoing rescue efforts. The Kwara state government says it is working closely with security agencies following the emergence of a video believed to be linked to the recent attack on rural community. The government says efforts are ongoing to verify the identities of those seen in the footage and locate missing persons. Ignatius Ili has the story.
There is growing concern in rural community in Kwara State following the circulation of a video believed to show victims of the February 3rd attack. For many families, the footage has brought both hope and anxiety as they search for loved ones among those seen in the video. The Kwara State government says it is taking the situation seriously. Officials confirm they are working with security operatives to analyze the video and establish the identities of those involved. They are also seeking to determine the actual number of persons affected. Authorities say some individuals in the footage have already been identified, while a number of families have been reunited. However, others are still unaccounted for. There are also reports that some missing persons may have relocated to nearby communities, including Wawa and New Busa in neighboring Niger State. Officials say these reports are being investigated. For families still waiting, the situation remains uncertain. The government says search and rescue efforts are ongoing, with security agencies continuing operations in the area. Residents have been advised to remain calm and avoid spreading unverified information as authorities work to resolve the situation. For many in Woro, the hope is simple: to be reunited with their loved ones. Ignatius Ili, PFTV, Abuja.
Thank you, Ignatius. U.S. military support arrives in Borno to boost counter-terror efforts. The United States has delivered military aircraft, ammunition, and supplies to Borno State, strengthening Nigeria's counter-terror operations in the northeast. Security sources say the assistance from the U.S. Department of Defense focuses on logistics, training, and advisory support, not direct combat. Analysts note U.S. personnel will provide technical expertise, while communities hope for improved safety and stability. The partnership has sparked discussions on international military cooperation and national security. For Borno residents, the goal is clear: lasting peace and a return to normal life. We'll take a quick break to return shortly. Welcome back to Daily Bust on PFTV. More on security. Presidency orders probe into El-Ruffai surveillance claim. The presidency has called for an investigation following claims by former Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Ruffai that he had access to conversations involving the National Security Advisor. The development has raised fresh questions about privacy, security, and accountability. Ignatius has the rest of the story.
A political debate is unfolding after Nasir El-Ruffai made remarks on national television. In the interview, he claimed he had access to phone conversations involving Nigeria's National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu. He also suggested that there had been plans for his arrest. Following the interview, the presidency described the claim as serious and called for a thorough investigation. Presidential spokesperson Bayo Onanuga says the matter must be examined and in line with the law. Officials say the issue goes beyond politics, touching on concern about privacy, security operations, and public trust. They stress that any allegation involving surveillance must be handled transparently. The situation has also drawn public attention following reports that El-Ruffai was briefly stopped by security officials at the Abuja airport. While details remain unclear, the development has further fueled public interest in the matter. For many Nigerians, the focus is on clarity and accountability. Observers says questions around surveillance and the use of security powers are sensitive and require careful handling. As calls for investigation continue, the outcome may help shape public confidence in how such issues are addressed. For any authorities say due process will be followed. Ignatius Ili, PFTV, Abuja.
Thank you, Ignatius. In another development, Nigerian Union demands justice in South Africa. The Nigerian Union, South Africa, has condemned the killing of 22-year-old Isaac David Sattler, an ill-hailing driver, and called for justice and greater protection for foreign nationals. This comes just days after another Nigerian, Emeka Uzo, was killed in Johannesburg. Union President Smart Nwobi described the incident as a senseless act of violence and confirmed one suspect has been arrested. The union expressed confidence in South Africa's law enforcement and judicial system to ensure justice is served. The union urged authorities to intensify efforts to tackle violent crime and called for peace and security in communities. For many in the diaspora, the demand remains clear: safety, justice, and peaceful coexistence for all. To end the news, Valentine's Day ban. Delta government tells schools to dull celebration. Delta state government has banned Valentine's Day parties in secondary schools, citing concerns over academic focus. Ignatius Ili is here again with more.
Valentine's Day ban. Delta government tells schools to do celebrations. Delta state government has banned Valentine's Day parties in secondary schools, citing concerns over academic focus. The directive applies to public and private schools, with officials saying celebrations don't improve performance. The move has mixed reactions. Some students feel disappointed, while parents may feel relieved. Teachers are caught in the middle. Is it about discipline, moral values, or protecting academics? The ban highlights different views. Is it a necessary step or taking away harmless joy? This year, Red Hat Stay Home and Book take center stage in Delta classrooms. People's First TV Daily Boast. Ignatius Ili, PFTV, Abuja.
That is it for this edition of People First Television Daily Bust. I am Ami Nvi. Stay informed, stay inspired, and stay connected. This is PFTV. Have a good day.